Hello everybody, it is good to be back with you yet again. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite city, and unfortunately we're talking about this city because it is a city currently in crisis. Some, in fact multiple sources, are calling Nevada to be one of the hardest hit areas in the pandemic. We're going to tell you why. Also, the rental markets, apartments in particular, are getting a steady shakedown right now. Things are moving quick in the rental markets in Las Vegas. I'm going to tell you about that. Please hit the subscribe button so we can stay in touch. Let's get started. I don't know if anybody saw this article flash on Yahoo News. I also don't know if anybody else besides myself really reads Yahoo News anymore. This map is based on states that have the economies most likely to be hit the hardest from the coronavirus outbreak. Those states are Nevada, Washington State, Florida, New York, and Hawaii. This map is based on information compiled from Moody's Analytics. And Moody's Analytics, in their analysis, they go on to say Nevada is likely to be hit the hardest financially by the coronavirus outbreak. Moody's looked at 6 metrics: demographics of the city and state, trade and travel disruptions, tourism, finance, and commodities. Now, another economic and quantitative research firm, Oxford Economics, they have their own rating system and risk analysis for states with the most vulnerability to the economic impact of coronavirus, and they rate Maine to be number 1, but second on their list and rankings is Nevada. They base their rankings on age and high-risk profile of the population and concentration of small businesses. So anyways, you have 2 analytics groups using very different variables, and they are coming to a similar conclusion in that Nevada is going to be the hardest hit, if not the hardest hit economically, due to the coronavirus outbreak. Now, on my first video that I ever put up on this channel on February 28th of 2019, I urged people to be careful. If you're moving to Las Vegas, you've got to understand the nature of Las Vegas. It does not have a lot of economic diversity, and it makes it out to be one of the most unforgiving towns economically. It is a boom, bubble, bust town. Some people liked what I had to say. Some people told me I was a complete moron. That's okay. Anyways, now you're seeing some of the bust right now in Las Vegas, and it is moving fast. So let's go on to some of areas that you are seeing the bust. Here's something you haven't seen since the last crisis, or coming out of the last crisis: move-in specials with a free month rent. And they're all over. Here's the Boulevard at 4201. 1 free month. That last apartment complex that flashed had free 6 weeks for new leases. Boulevard at 4201. We're going to go back to this one. Look at this. I started filming this on Monday. A 1-bedroom was $945 at the lowest with a free month rent. 2-bedroom was $1,115 at the lowest. Pay attention to this one. This one now, it currently has 24 units available right now, total of 31 that are going to be coming available soon. Here's another one, apartment. 1 free month on approved credit. Not a lot of units available now, but they want you. They want you to come in, and they want you to sign a lease. Here's another one. Another apartment complex now offering 4 free weeks on select apartments. A lot available now. I think this one is Copper Creek, if I remember right. No, this one's not Copper Creek. This is Point at Centennial Hills. Okay, here's Copper Creek. This one has a lot of units available. $875 for a 1-bedroom. That is close to kind of where we saw it at over the summer this year. And they have a ton of units available. I believe, if I counted this right, I counted about 70 units that were going to be available right now or available soon. Look at all those available units up to April 5th. All these available units up to April 8th. I recorded this on Monday. You know, just, what was Monday? Just, what was it, the 4th? Just a few days after everybody's rent was due, and they got all these available units. Now, look at this. Boulevard at 4201. This was just on Monday. 1 bedroom's going for $945. 2 bedroom, $1,015. Oh, what a difference 3 days makes. Here we are Thursday as I'm recording this and finishing this video up. Boulevard at 4201, 1 bedroom, $855. 2 bedrooms, $1,025. They cut the prices by $90, and they are still offering the 1 free month. Well, let's just look at some real estate here. You got Las Vegas real estate. It's moving fast as well. 7,488 available homes for sale. This thing actually bumped up by about 500 homes for sale recently. When you look at all of these homes that they're just dumping on the market right away, as you go through the list, we'll go through them 20 minutes ago, 1 hour ago. All these homes, they're just dumping these homes right now, 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago. People are calling their realtors. They're saying, get me out of here. Get me out. Get me a helicopter. Get me a parachute. I'm ready to jump out. I'm done. Get me out of Las Vegas. So I don't know what people are doing, if they're leaving Las Vegas, if they're just trying to get some money, try to get some of that equity they may have in their home right now. Well, they still think they have it, and they may be trying to pay down debt. I don't know what's going on, but there seems to be a rush of people that are just trying to jump right out of their homes. Now, also in Las Vegas, you're now seeing this. Another industry that's going to hit hard is the automotive industry, saying they can't get people into the dealerships. You got states on lockdown or shelter-in-place orders. They're looking for people to come in and buy some cars. Here's a Ford dealership in Las Vegas. No payments for 6 months. Well, if you go outside of Las Vegas, you can even find even a better deal. Here's a Kia dealership I found in Tennessee. No payments until 2021. So if you sign up to defer your mortgage, you can go ahead and just let those payments stack up, and you can go make those payments with your first car payment, where you got all that interest front-loaded onto this car payment, apparently, as you defer it. Now, Las Vegas, it's getting hard hit. The unemployment system, it's having trouble. Governor Sisolak, he's urging people to please be patient with the system. They've never had this many unemployment claims in Nevada, and they are absolutely getting whomped. And of course, you're seeing these sad stories here, kind of back on the topic of housing over here. These people, they're featured in Review Journal. They have moved into a small commercial space. Even though there is an eviction freeze, they missed it by days, and they were $50 short for a rent payment at a weekly rental in Las Vegas. And they basically set up and they moved into a small commercial, it looks like to be some kind of a telemarketing firm or outfit in an office space. They just put up some cubicle dividers, set up their beds, and there they are living now. So it's a lot of sad stories that they're covering in the Las Vegas media, and Las Vegas is a very hard hit right now. Now, one note I've got to add on the topic of these apartments. It's not just a musical chairs game that can be played with apartments. If you get evicted and they lift the eviction freeze on apartments and people actually get evicted, they cannot simply move to another apartment complex. Most apartments, there's something you can work with bad credit, but you cannot work around an eviction. If you have a prior eviction, you're going to have a hell of a time, and you're probably going to wind up in a weekly rental if you have an eviction on your rental history. That is something to keep in mind. This will not simply be musical chairs. Anyways, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.